What is xenoestrogen and why do you need to clear it out of your body? Well, xenoestrogen is commonly referred to as a toxic form of estrogen and is an endocrine disruptor. Xenoestrogen will mimic estrogen and may affect your hormonal balance, causing you to be in a state of estrogen dominance. Symptoms of estrogen dominance include mood swings, headaches, bloating, reduced sex drive, and storing body fat on the stomach and thighs. And so you can see it's a very important issue to address. Major culprits that may contain the chemical compound xenoestrogen include meats and dairy, cosmetics and cleaning products. We have plastic water bottles and containers, and pesticides on your fruit and veg. Now, how do we limit our exposure to these culprits that are so prevalent in our everyday life? When we're talking your meat and dairy, make sure that you're sourcing organic and grass-fed, and with your fruit and veg, again, look for organic and pesticide-free. With your cosmetics and cleaning products, make sure that they're natural and organic sourced as well if you can. And with plastics, try to avoid drinking out of plastic water bottles, especially if they've been heated in your car, and try to avoid eating out of containers that have been heated up in the microwave. So I know I've already explained the symptoms of estrogen dominance, but if you're storing body fat around the stomach and on the thighs, it is a surefire sign that you may be experiencing estrogen dominance. The body recognizes these areas of body fat as a great facility to store toxins in. And the toxin xenoestrogen is no exception. So the body recognizes estrogen dominance with too much xenoestrogen and it goes, let's store that toxic estrogen in this storage facility. Now, once the estrogen is in that facility, the body stops recognizing these areas as body fat and it starts thinking these areas are a hormone. Once that has happened, the body can't access this fat for fuel anymore as it thinks it's a hormone, and this fat won't shift. The goal is to get the body to recognize these areas of body fat as a fuel source again and not as a hormonal deposit. So how do we do this? In addition to the methods that I mentioned earlier, like going grass-fed in your meat and dairy, as well as sourcing organic in all aspects where possible, as well as reducing drinking and eating out of plastic containers and tending more towards glass containers, there are two fantastic products out there that we do recommend that will sweep that toxic xenoestrogen out of your system and have you returning to a more normal estrogen profile. So Block E3 is a transdermal cream that you apply to the areas on the body that typically store the toxic xenoestrogen. So we apply it to the stomach, thighs, and the back of the arms. This transdermal cream is designed to genuinely absorb through the skin and sweep out the xenoestrogen from those areas. And then we look at the Alpha Venus and the Alpha Prime. These are capsulated products that have beautiful ingredients in there that will also sweep and detoxify the body from xenoestrogen to have you returning to a more normal estrogen profile. Thanks for watching, burners. I really hope you got something out of this video today. You've learned about what xenoestrogen is, the factors that will increase xenoestrogen in your system, what it will do, and some great methods to reduce the xenoestrogen in your system to return to a normal estrogen profile. If you do have any questions about xenoestrogen or any other problem that you have referring to something like hormones, please hit us up at Fat Burners Only, either on Facebook, send us a message, call us in store, or send us an email at hello@fatburnersonly.com.au. Thanks again for watching, burners. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.